So the streets are saying they did not like Drake's new album, Honestly, Nevermind. And honestly, I'm not surprised. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. Now, let's be real. A lot of you guys only like R&B and hip hop Drake. If you listen to all of Drake's albums, he usually does the same thing when it comes to the content that he puts on his albums, right? There's always the rap song and the R&B songs and the in-between R&B pop song like a Hotline Bling that's probably made to go number one on the charts. And Drake has built his whole career and fame off of doing that on every album. That's why, to me, I like every Drake album. I don't think he has a bad album. I'm being honest with you guys. And honestly, Nevermind is one of those albums that I don't feel like is bad. This is house music. And a lot of you guys don't like house music. I realize that when I tell people my favorite Drake songs like Feel No Ways and Passion Fruit, and they're like, oh, I don't really like those Drake songs. Most of y'all, like I said, y'all like the hardcore R&B Drake or the lyrical miracle Drake or the bragging about his life Drake. And don't get me wrong, we need all of those Drakes. But we also need the Drake who is willing to step out of his comfort zone. And that's what he did this time. And I'm going to be honest with you. I think this is probably Drake's personal favorite album. I think this is the type of music that Drake listens to, in the privacy of his own home, because we don't really know a lot about Drake. But if I look at Drake and I see the type of moves that he makes, I think he listens to house music. He seems like the type of guy who likes a good, calm vibe. He has those neon lights all over his new mansion, very dark lighting. He looks like somebody who enjoys that kind of like hookah club lifestyle. And house music goes well with that type of lifestyle. Now, to me, I can listen to Honestly Nevermind whenever, when I'm in the car, when I'm cleaning, when I'm in the house, when I'm chilling. I think all of these songs go together. And some people might say, well, they all sounded the same. But to me, house music is kind of like that. Like, I feel like if you listening to a playlist of house music, you might not know where each song starts and ends. You might feel like the whole playlist is just a big, like one track. You like, hold on, did I play a different song? Hold on, is this the next song? Like, we got to track 4, and I thought we were still on the intro. That's kind of how I felt about this album, and I liked it. I didn't mind it. Like I said, I feel like it was house music. I was working on a few videos while I was listening to this, and I was like, you know what? This is a vibe. And if you do smoke hookah and all of that, I know you lit something up when you listen to this. Now, some of y'all, like I said, I know this album might have blew y'all high, and y'all was like, hold on, this ain't the lemon pepper freestyle Drake. This is not the, if you're reading this, it's too late Drake, because that's what a lot of y'all was hoping for too when y'all heard it was a summer album. Y'all like, hold on, this is going to be like that summer where we got, if you're reading this, it's too late. And he had all of those songs that was just really killing the radio, killing the club. And that was a vibe onto itself. But honestly, Nevermind is more of a laid back vibe. I think this album is going to grow on a lot of people. It may not be for you, that's cool, but I have a prediction. This album will be like Drake's 808s and Heartbreaks from Kanye West. You see, the thing about 808s and Heartbreaks, when it came out, a lot of people didn't like it. A lot of people felt like Kanye was overusing auto-tune. If you go back and you listen to 808s, every song Kanye uses auto-tune. But people focused on that at the time and didn't focus on the fact that Kanye was creating an original sound on that album. And throughout the years since 808s came out, it inspired a lot of artists. Drake, I would count amongst the people who were inspired by 808s. It birthed a lot of our favorite artists, so many that I can't even name them. I'm going to be honest with you. Anybody who pops on a auto tune, what is that, filter on their voice, and they just start like either rapping or just vibing to a beat, that's kind of similar to what Kanye did on 808s. The difference is, though, Kanye probably did it way better than a lot of these other people do it. But I think this album for Drake will be the album that a lot of people will start incorporating this sound into their music. And some of y'all will forget about Honestly Nevermind. And y'all will think that somebody is doing this, original sound, when they really were probably digging Honestly Nevermind, and they was like, you know what, I want to run with that sound. Now they might make songs that you feel like are more appealing than some of the songs on Honestly Nevermind, so you'll be like, but they did it better. But still, you have to give people credit for, coming up with it first. And the last thing I will say is, too many times I have heard people criticize Drake about not taking chances. Y'all always say Drake comes out with the same music, the same album. Well, this time he kind of tried something new. And I feel like you got to give him credit for that at least. But let me know what you guys think about this. Make sure you like the video and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.